Dekard!
Area secure. What do we do with Dekard and Vivian? Copy that.
Afternoon, Miss Kane. Lovely to see you again. Now, could you please tell me exactly why I shouldn't shoot you and your companion right here, right now?
Lexington was a field commander for the Council of 98. Before LeFay abandoned me, I had more than one encounter with Lexington and the Council, as an enemy agent. Now the Council was our only hope to stop whatever plan LeFay had for Pandora's box. Lexington was reluctant to believe my sincerity, but I knew too much about Black Order operations for him to just shoot me on the spot. The signet branded on Dekard's arm also made him an invaluable piece of the puzzle, an unexplained connection to Pandora's box. So a deal was struck. Dekard and I would help the Council retrieve Pandora's box and stop LeFay's plan in exchange for safe haven with the Council. The enemy of our enemy had just become our friend.
Bet that thing stings like crazy. Probably should watch where you stick your hands in the future, huh?
Everybody look alive. The boss is online.
All units, listen up. This is Lexington. Pandora's box has been intercepted by a giant creature. Some kind of golem. Thing forms by absorbing wreckage from its surroundings using a high-energy magnetic field. Unfortunately, it's absorbed Pandora's box. We're flying in 3 electromagnetic pulse generators to tear it apart. Be ready to secure the area once our choppers deploy the EMPs. Now move out! Position, ready to deploy EMP. Bluebird 1 on site, ready to deploy. Bluebird 2 in position. Need status on the golem. I've got interference all over my scanners. Copy that, Bluebird 2. Confirming scanner interference. I got no eyes on the golem. We will need visual confirmation from ground. Bluebird 2, report status. Bluebird 2, come in. Damn, we lost.
This is no good. We need to get above ground. We have to reach our choppers.
Six, this is Charlie Leader. We got signal flares on Bluebird 1 crash site. EMP power supply looks busted up.
Watch out behind
Copy
you!
that. Stand by.
What is this thing? There's one. There's another one.
Watch it!
Team, what's your location? This is Alpha, moving into sewers from 9th Street. Roger, wait for Bravo to report in. Bravo team, what's your location? This is Bravo, moving into Times Square. Roger, wait for Alpha to report in.
think I found a way out of here. Exit's this way, boys.
Help me! Give me a hand! Pull me out of here, please!
Dekard, you should be able to see signal flares in each EMP generator. The generators need to be fully powered up in order to fire. Good luck!
Dekard, we know the signet on your arm lets you absorb energy from dead creatures. It may also let you transfer that energy to other objects. I think you'll be able to act as a power source.
Try getting close to an EMP and feeding it energy. This may be our only chance to bring down that golem.
It's a werewolf!
Wolves coming in! Went down in the subway. You have to find those parts and repair the EMP.
Go, go, go! The subway station by crossing through the Armed Forces building in the middle of Times Square. First EMP is up and ready for triangulation. Bluebird 2's EMP device was broken up and scattered when their chopper went down in the subway. You have to find those parts and repair the EMP.
We gotta get the EMP functional if we're gonna bring that golem down. We'll try to keep these monsters at bay while you look for the parts.
Good work, Dекард. That's all of them. Now get those parts back to the Council soldiers on the central platform.
Over here, Dekard. We'll set it up under this hole in the ceiling. Watch my back while I wire this EMP back together. One wrong move and this thing could explode. One slip up here, we're all goners.
Nice work, everyone. Dekard, charge up that EMP. Two EMPs are powered up. Status report. Severe wounded here. Need extraction ASAP. Understood. Switch to emergency channel and request medevac. en route to the last one.
Copy. We're getting flanked by creatures in Black Order. The sooner we get out here with Pandora's box, the better.
Deckard, you hear? Everybody stand by for fireworks.
Find a way into that golem wreckage. Pandora's box is somewhere inside. Black Order soldiers are headed for Pandora's box. Intercept and eliminate. We cannot afford to lose the artifact. have an evac chopper en route to your position.
Be advised, infrared shows multiple bogies converging on Pandora's box. Moving fast.
Deckard, looks like you're gonna have some company. Stay alert. Lexington, we have the artifact. Repeat, we have Pandora's box. All teams fall back to your LZs. Let's get this thing back to the clubhouse.
The clubhouse turned out to be farther away than I thought. Lexington ferried us and Pandora's box across the Atlantic Ocean to the Council of 98's headquarters, a hidden complex beneath the Houses of Parliament in London. The Council secured the artifact and immediately set about analyzing it, trying to find some way to reverse the process that released the creatures into the world. The Council also subjected the signet on Dекard's arm to a multitude of scans. No one seemed to understand what the purpose of the brand was. In the meantime, I provided Lexington with the location of a hidden lab in the English countryside that LaFay had used for much of his research on Pandora's box. We decided to raid the facility and search for intelligence. Dekard insisted on joining us. After all, he was the one LaFay tricked into opening the box in the first place. Now he wanted a chance to set things right. The Council didn't see things his way, insisting the signet on his arm was too valuable to risk losing, but Dekard was determined, finding his way to our aircraft at the last moment.
Heads up, gentlemen, we're approaching the LZ. Intel reports this is where LaFay researched Pandora's box. Objective is to learn whatever we can about his endgame. Satellite imaging shows plenty of bad guys and critters, so watch your asses.
Not my ass I'm worried about, boss.
Incoming Griffins! I can't keep her airborne! We're going down! Brace for impact!
Dekard, wake up! Lexington's unconscious, and the rest of the crew is dead. I'm going to radio the Council for help, but you must find LaFay's research. Every second counts. Head to the cathedral. The lab is hidden beneath the main hall. And Dekard, try not to get yourself killed. I'm running low on friends these days.